This is Daily Geography Week 1, and if you don't have your pages set up in your binder like I have mine here, please do so. I've hole punched both sides of the map page so that you can use it either way, because it's really important that you see the map page as well as the questions page. Yeah. So if you don't have that already set up, please go do that, and then come back and we'll get started. All right. So let's start off by up here on the name line. Let's put your first name, your class number, and then over here the date that you're working on that page. So if you need to, pause the video and then go ahead and do that. All right. So let's look at this. We're gonna look over here first off, and the title of this page is "What is a globe?" And you've probably all seen a globe before. Now it's important that all the information you need to answer the questions are on this page somewhere. And if you look, there's pictures, there's words here, there's words here. There's also little captions or little show you different names on the maps that we're going to be looking at, things like that. So if you're ever like wondering where's the answer to that question, it's on the page somewhere. And just as a reminder, it's really important to look at all those things that are on that page. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do Monday together. So I'm looking over here at Monday. And number 1 says, a globe is a model of blank. So that answer is on that page, this other page, the map page somewhere. Go ahead and answer that. And when you're ready, we'll go on to number 2. Okay, question number 2 for Monday is, a globe and Earth are shaped like a blank. So go ahead and do that, and you will be done with Monday. Okay, so this is Daily Geography Week 1, Tuesday. And we don't have to put our name or our number or the date anywhere on there. We already have that on that page. So we can just go ahead and jump on Tuesday's questions. So here, let's look at number 1. Number 1 says, name the imaginary line shown on the globes. So name the imaginary line shown on the globes. All right. And then number 2, name 2 continents. Now, a continent is a land mass, and they're all labeled. They're all labeled on the globes. So any 2 of those land masses, those are the continents. And then that's the end of Tuesday. Okay, this is Daily Geography Week 1, and this is Wednesday. So let's go ahead and just jump right into number 1. What is the most northern point on Earth called? So you're looking at your map page, it shows you what is the most northern point on Earth called. And when you're ready, we'll go on to number 2. All right. So number 2 says, what is the most southern point on Earth called? So go ahead and answer that, and that will be the end of Wednesday. Okay, so we are now on Thursday. This is Daily Geography Week 1 Thursday, and you'll see that I have flipped my question page, and I've moved my map page over to the right, so I can see it. It's in my binder. I can still be looking at the map page as I'm answering the questions. And then again, there's a name line up there. So let's go ahead and put your name and number up there. Might as well put the date, just out of habit. Let's go ahead and do that as well. And when you're ready to go on, we'll go on to Thursday. Okay, so number 1 says, is Australia south or north of the equator? Go ahead and answer that, and then we'll go on to number 2. Okay, number 2 says, is most of South America north or south of the equator? And when you're done with that, we're done with Thursday. Okay, so this is Daily Geography Week 1 Friday. And number 1 says, on which continent do you live? Remember, a continent is one of those big land masses. which continent do you live on? And then when you're ready, we'll go on to number 2. Okay, so number 2 says, do you live north or south of the equator? North or south of the equator? And when you're finished with that, we'll look at the challenge. Okay, so now we're going to look at the challenge. These are not required. The challenges, I'm going to say, are not required, but they're a challenge if you want to take it on. They're kind of a fun thing to do. So this challenge says, on all 3 globes, color the oceans blue and color the continents green. So if you want to take that on, go for it. It adds a lot. So there you go. And that's the end of week 1 of Daily Geography. Great job.